Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host Chris Davis. The green screen's behind me, so this time we're doing a movie review. So it's not exactly a movie review. We're going to be reviewing a Netflix documentary series. This is about the Cowboys documentary series, America's Team, the Gambler and his Cowboys. So if you're into sports and you don't understand why people talk about the Cowboys so much, even though they haven't had a deep playoff run in the last 3 decades. This is a good documentary series for you to watch so you can understand why the Cowboys are so popular and why people talk about them and how they became a successful team in the 90s. I also want to point out before we get further into this, I saw the views on my my Eternity movie review. Thank you all for watching that. I spent a lot of time working on that video. I know it was short, but I did spend a lot of time doing editing on it. And when I first uploaded that video, the first couple of days, I saw that I wasn't getting any views. And I was like, oh, I worked so hard on that and no one's even looking at it. But I do see that it is getting a lot of reviews, especially for a channel of my size. So thank you all for watching that. If you haven't seen it, I'll have an end card up here somewhere. Okay, with that being said, let's get into this documentary series. So what is this all about? So this documentary series is about how the Cowboys rose to prominence in the 90s. Background information on the owner, Jerry Jones, and how he purchased the team, and we get background information on key players that really made the Cowboys successful. Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin, Charles Haley, Deion Sanders, even though he came a bit later, and then Barry Switzer. We also get their perspectives on controversies that was going on with the Cowboys in the 90s. So the tension between Jerry Jones and Jimmy Johnson, and how at the beginning they worked together to make the Cowboys successful, but then they were fighting over each other about who deserved more of the credit for that happening. Was it Jerry Jones buying the team, firing Tom Landry, and letting go of players that were under him and bringing Jimmy Johnson in? Or does Jimmy Johnson get most of the credit for being a strict coach and being hard on the players, disciplining them, conditioning them to be a superstar team? I think it was both Jerry Jones and Jimmy Johnson that made the Cowboys successful. Jerry Jones purchased the team, he fired Tom Landry and a few other players, and that was deemed controversial. He took a chance on Jimmy Johnson, and even though they weren't successful the first couple of years, he was still in there working with Jimmy Johnson to make the team successful. Jimmy Johnson, he played a huge role of being a strict coach, making sure the players were disciplined and conditioned so they can be an athletic team. So it was both of them. And just to see that, now that the team is successful, both of them fight about who gets more credit, who deserves more credit for making the team successful. Another big issue that comes up in this documentary: who gets the credit for trading Herschel Walker so they can get more draft picks? Jimmy Johnson says it was him, Jerry Jones says it was him. It was both of them. Jimmy Johnson couldn't outright trade Herschel Walker. He still needed Jerry Jones' approval. So it was both of them that did it. So a lot of people are upset that Jimmy Johnson, he left the Cowboys, and people think if both of them just put their egos aside, the Cowboys could have won more Super Bowls in the 90s. But Jerry Jones was able to get one more Super Bowl in the 90s with Barry Switzer. It was awesome to see what was going off the field, and when players got in trouble with the law or something like that, to get their perspective and then other players' perspective on it. So overall, it's a very good documentary series. If you're into sports, if you want to know why people still like the Cowboys, even though they haven't won a Super Bowl in the last 3 decades, this documentary will catch you up to speed and on that. Alright, if you like this video, hit the like button, hit subscribe, share this video with all your friends. Also, follow me on social media. I have the links in the description box. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Later.